Hello, Oro Valley families. I'm so glad to have this opportunity to visit with you today. Wow, we've never gone through something like this, have we? But let me tell you something. Personally, I miss the families. I miss those little scholars. I miss those happy faces and all those hugs. But we're going to get through this together. Okay, we're going to put a positive spin on this as best we can. And we're going to do this by cooperating and being one. Secondly, I want to just thank all the essential workers. For you parents who are both working in essential fields, and then you're coming home and being teachers to your kids, I know what stress can be. And that's a tough job, but you can do that. Listen, if you have problems there, okay, consult with your teacher. We have dedicated teachers who are knocking it out of the park. I am so glad to report, and I hear reports from all the campuses, how great our teachers are doing. So communicate to them, okay? A couple of things. Remember this, your scholars will take their emotional cues from guess who? From you. You're the psychological blankie for your kids. You need to be constant encouragers to the children, to your scholars. A couple of quick things. Limit TV watching. Okay? You be the filter. You watch the news shows. Okay? You need to be informed to help protect your family, yourself, and your children. But you be the filter. If you get questions from your scholars, just answer them as forthrightly as you can. Children accordingly. And speaking of responding, it's so much better to learn to respond to your kids than just react. When things get a little tense, little time out for everybody, keep those lessons, those teachings short. Add fun to them. If there's contests you can come up with or games you can come up with to invent to enhance the teaching process, great. Simple math, fractions, all those things. Encourage reading. And then look for things that you can do in your neighborhood to help other people. I've heard stories about kids doing chalk stories and drawings on the sidewalks in neighborhoods and people painting rocks. And don't forget grandma and grandpa. Ask your scholars, who would you like to FaceTime today? You know, older people love to hear from their grandchildren. And so look for areas right around your home, in your community, where you can help other people. Help take the focus off of us and onto other people. That's going to help quite a bit. So, scholars, you have to understand that this is sort of a tough time for all of us, but you can help. You can help prepare dinner. You can, as a family, talk about what can we do to help in our community. And again, remember, reassure each other that we love each other, we care about each other. And again, if you have a problem, okay, talk to your teacher. Your teacher is your conduit to everything else. Before I sign off and remind everybody to scrub everything down, my hands are getting a little raw, quite frankly. We're scrubbing down everything in sight. And that's just a common sense way of protecting all of us from the evils of the COVID-19 virus. But I want to show, especially for our young scholars, pass this along, would you, parents, to your scholars, that Moo, this is Moo. If you've never met Moo, this is a little cow who sings, and I bring him to classes. And this is little Jama, the Yama. Just tell your scholars that you saw Moo and Jama the Yama today, and they will put a smile on their face, I guarantee you. And be sure to remind those scholars that Dr. Leman misses those happy little faces. So be safe. Do everything you can to cooperate with each other. When things get a little hot, take a little time out. We love you, we care about you, and can't wait till we see you back on campus.